This my two Satoshis. This my two Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah, this my two Satoshis. Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis on this beautiful day. It is Wednesday, and I gotta give another shout out to 10 Pound for the second part of this 2-song request. The other day I did Indoor Pump It Up. Now we're playing Joe Budden Pump It Up. This is a classic right here. This song never gets old. I know Joe Budden can't live this song down, but hey, it is what it is, bro. It's a classic for sure. So what's going on, people? Welcome to another episode. Hope everyone's doing well out there and enjoying this good weather, at least here in the Midwest. Today, we are going to look at something that, hey, Guggenheim may be listening to Crypto Blood, because Scott Minerd, which is the CIO at Guggenheim, says that Bitcoin still can retest 20,000. What have I been saying for the longest? I am like almost 100% confident we will test $20,000 Bitcoin again. It just has to, guys. I mean, these are just what markets do. If they blow through an all-time high, it needs to retest that high to just make sure that the bulls surely are in control. And that's what we're going to do, in my opinion. I could be wrong, of course, but Cryptodamus is rarely wrong. You guys know that. You guys know that. We're going to take a look at Guggenheim's Scott Minerd regarding this $20,000 test, and also took a look at his head and shoulders that may be developing on the 1 hour chart. I told you guys we would look out for that. Maybe it's forming, maybe not. We'll take a look at the details on that. Also, Peyton Manning and brother Eli are now getting into the NFT business. It's funny because Tom Brady is launching his own platform and business as well. This seems to be a little bit less extensive than what Tom Brady is doing, but at any rate, we'll take a look at this one out of Yahoo Sports. And lastly, out of CoinGate, I talked about this briefly the other day. Luxury fashion brand Gucci to enter the NFT market as well. So we got 2 articles covering NFTs. I mean, it is what it is, ladies and gents. This is the wave. This is what's going on, and this is causing the most disruption and bringing the most people into cryptos right now. So we got to cover this type of stuff, guys. I know some of my traditionalists aren't all fond on NFTs. You better get up to speed, that's for sure. All 3 articles coming up on today's episode of My Two Satoshis. Let's get it. Before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. And before we get started, don't forget, I am launching a Moon, Lambo, and Crypto Blood collaboration. It's called Blood Moon, and we're doing the Crypto Speedsters Season 1 release next week. So make sure you guys look out for these exclusive NFTs. Very, very nice artwork done from a man over there at Moon Lambo. So we came up with the concept to do some cars and cryptos and represent the both of them together. So I think you guys are going to really enjoy this. They will be dropping next week, so stay tuned. I'll be doing some airdrops as well. So I'll give you the details on how you can possibly get that airdrop later on this week in addition to that. All right, so check those guys out, Moon Lambo, at shopmoonlambo.com. And so if we take a look at what's going on the charts today, the technicals, yes, we did bounce off of that trend line, but unfortunately couldn't keep it. We're back below it, and I'm going to extend this out one more time so you guys can see what's going on here. I'm going to zoom in, and boom, look at that, another breach of that line. So it almost looks like what I talked to you guys about last video. One shoulder, another shoulder, and possibly a head right here, ladies and gents. I'm going to just draw the eyes in there and a little sad face, right? Because that is a formation of a move down, not a move up if this continues. So we'll have to watch it and see. But I just wanted to let you guys know it looks like that is happening. I said this possibly was forming the other day, and that we could take that move back down to this outer trend line right here at roughly $49,000 Bitcoin. So keep that in mind if you guys are looking to go to the sidelines and accumulate more coins on the way back up. You might want to look into that scenario playing out. Overall, look at that red day for us. Absolutely horrible. We've got Ethereum down 5.3%, DOT is down 6%. All these tokens are down, guys. Pretty big. Okay, the only one that's up really today is Solana. It is up 7.2%. Theta is up, Wi-Fi is up, and a couple of others. OMG is up pretty big today as well. I'm not sure what's going on there, but Bitcoin down 2.98%, almost 3%, trading at $56,200. $112. Ethereum right below and shy of $2,000 a token. But I would say majority of the board is red today, so if you have some dry powder, this is the time to buy on the red days. Dollar cost average into the position on red days and dollar cost average out of the position on green days. It's simple, guys. Keep that principle in mind. Let's take a look at this first article, though. Guggenheimer must be listening to Crypto Blood, because I've been yelling this from the top of my lungs for almost 4 or 5 months. 20,000 is definitely still in play. Don't get it twisted. Even if we go all the way to 100,000, I would prefer not to. I would prefer to go to 20,000 at these levels versus at 100,000, which would be almost an 80% correction. But it looks like Scott Minerd, who is the CIO of Guggenheimer, is saying this. So he said on CNN that Bitcoin is caught up in a speculative bubble, comparing it to GameStop and other YOLO stocks. He believes that the largest cryptocurrency could revisit the $20,000 level if it gets hit by risk-off sentiment. He said, when we get a risk-off moment, we could be seeing Bitcoin pull back to somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000. Minerd adds that these levels would be good entry points for long-term investors. What have I been saying for the longest, ladies and gents? 20,000, load your bags up, because I think that's a very hard support area for Bitcoin and the crypto markets in general. Everything unfortunately still is following what Bitcoin does. Not one-to-one correlation, but I would say near 60 to 70% correlation with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is still a barometer for overall global sentiment in the crypto space. So just keep that in mind. And I don't know if you guys remember this back in December, but Guggenheim, or I should say Minerd, said that $400,000 Bitcoin was a likely price target, but he's turned bearish on that in warning of the market froth, with some suggesting that he was attempting to talk down Bitcoin on purpose so that Guggenheim could buy it cheaper. When asked about the uber bullish prediction in the most recent interview, he said that the bellwether crypto could reach such a target over a period that stretches from 10 to 20 years. Yeah, I like that. I think that's very possible. I personally think $400,000 Bitcoin is achievable within 5 years, to be honest with you, if the current monetary policy stays intact and they're able to prop these assets up, right? Whether it be real estate, stocks, bonds, all of them. If they're able to continue this money printing and can kicking, Bitcoin will hit 400,000 very soon. If things crumble and it just all falls apart, we have a worse than 08 event, because that's what would happen. We have a worse than 08 event, 2008 that is, Bitcoin will take a tumble with it. It is a risk on asset. So when risk off scenarios come along, like what he's talking about, guess what? Bitcoin will take the plunge with it. We used to think that Bitcoin was a safe haven, a hedge against the traditional markets. It ain't that. It's not going to be that for no time soon, to be honest with you. Don't get tricked into the greater fool theory and those that want you to pump their Bitcoin back so that they can sell at a higher price than you. Just keeping it real. CB has to keep it real. So that's where we are with things. 20,000, I think, still is in play, ladies and gents. It is still in play. Next, let's talk about Gucci. Yes, they're entering the NFT market. After digital artwork and the sports entertainment industry, it's the luxury fashion industry excited to dabble in the game of non-fungible tokens. I think this is going to be a big hit for them. People are fanatics when it comes to luxury goods. So those that are definitely more tech savvy are going to definitely pick up these NFTs. I'm going to be one of them. Any of the luxury goods that I purchase, if they come out with an NFT and the prices are right, I will definitely buy some as well. As per the recently published article by Vogue Business, luxury brand Gucci has confirmed that it's only a matter of time that they would release their NFTs. So besides the publication, also confirmed with other industry brands and sources who have claimed the fashion industry is the next big target to adopt the NFT game. Mahuri Hernandez, founder of Luxo, a blockchain platform that works with fashion brands, said that the question is just who will pull the trigger first. Luxury brands, he said, were behind on the e-commerce trend, so there's now more of a willingness to experiment with new technologies like blockchain. Hernandez also talked to several popular personalities from the fashion industry in recent time, and all of them have shown interest in NFTs. However, the NFT use cases in the fashion industry are still limited, and luxury brands are exploring ways to give a premium experience to their high-paying customers. So what's going to happen once they find a great mix and balance between purchasing these NFTs and some utility? It's just going to go crazy. I'm telling you guys, it is going to go crazy. Startups from the crypto space are already exploring on how to blend NFT utilities with the luxury fashion brand industry. So, man, are you going to buy some Gucci NFTs or some Louis Vuitton or Salvatore Ferragamo? Let me know in the comments below. What luxury brand would you like to see and would be willing to purchase? Maybe some of you Patagonia people out there would buy NFT. I don't know. I definitely would. I'm not even going to hold you up. Let me know what you would buy in the comments below. And then lastly, we got to take a look at sports and NFTs, because that's a big thing as well. The Manning-Brady battle continues in the NFT collectibles business. So it looks like Peyton Manning and his brother are now the latest athletes to dip their toes into the NFT space. So it looks like during a Zoom call, Eli recounted the moment he began educating his older brother. Now, over a month later, the pair is set to add their own collection to the growing marketplace as they find themselves on the same battleground as longtime nemesis Tom Brady. Once again, Maker's Place will sell the Mannings NFTs starting on April 16th. Certain collectors will also have a chance to receive physical artwork, signed memorabilia, and virtual meet and greets with the Super Bowl champion QBs. Eli and Peyton Manning brought in artists JK5 and Micaiah Johnson to create 8 pieces of digital art. The works commemorate Peyton's Omaha catchphrase, Eli's helmet compilation, their charitable work, and their father Archie. And so, as I said earlier in the video, Tom Brady is definitely entering the NFT world, but he's doing it on a different level. I think an even bigger and better level by launching his own NFT platforms called Autograph this spring, and will sell his own NFTs as well as ones from the biggest names in sports, entertainment, fashion, and pop culture. Interesting. Here's the article out of CNN regarding that one. Yeah, this is big, guys. It's going to get so big that, of course, your government agencies are going to come in and spoil the party. We already know that's going to happen. I'm wondering in what fashion and how that looks. It'd be interesting to see. I think they'll target these marketplaces and make them do KYC and so on and so forth with individuals purchasing, because this is an on-ramp for money laundering. So I think that's what's going to happen. You guys let me know how you think the regulatory agencies will get into the mix. It's only a matter of time, right? It's only a matter of time. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. Don't forget to check out and look out for the Blood Moon Crypto Speedster Season 1 NFT set we're launching. Collaboration with Moon Lambo, a longtime partner, and I've been rocking their apparel for many years now. So check out shopmoonlambo.com for more details on what they're offering. They have some really cool graphical tees and hoodies and other accessories, crypto related, of course. So that's it, man. That's it for today, ladies and gents. Shout out again to my man 10 Pound for the song request, Joe Button. Pump it up. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out here. Holla.